that the country could soon have a new city along the south coast, this time in St. Elizabeth. Speaking at the opening of the new KFC location in Black River today, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness said, following advice from the Urban Development Corporation, UDC, the parish is the best option. Kelisha Williams has that story.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness used the opening of this KFC location in Black River, St. Elizabeth Saturday morning to announce what he has described as a big deal moment, not just for the parish, but for Jamaica.
But suffice to say that the area that we have been advised is the best area to do an entirely new city, and it is because all the requisite elements to create a new city exist here. And you don't want to create a city that replicates Montego Bay and replicates Kingston. You want to create something unique. And therefore, this parish, St. Elizabeth, would be where we would be looking to develop our new city.
While he did not name the specific town where the new city will be established, Dr. Holness indicated that for decades, Jamaica has not had any area that has been purposefully developed into a city. It must be noted that Kingston became a city after the earthquake destroyed Port Royal in 1692 and Montego Bay in 1981.
Maybe Spanish Town was the only purpose-built city. And I had tasked the UDC to identify the area that would be best suited for the development of the third city.
In going further, he explained that's the reason behind the government's push to improve the infrastructure in the parish.
You can now start to make sense of why it is that we are making certain massive investments in the parish, which would include the bypass for Spur Tree to go down, and then the bypass to get to here, which will effectively bypass Santa Cruz. It will involve the development of South Coast tourism, because we have a product here that is really great.
We just book the nearest before they need to fly down, we can't, so. We just book the nearest before they need to fly down, we can't, so.
The scale of the destruction left by Hurricane Melissa as it tore across Jamaica is slowly becoming clear. Drone video shows how the 185-mile-an-hour winds have ripped roofs from buildings. Flooding, fallen trees and debris have made roads impassable. The eye of the storm made landfall on the southwest coast of the island, 75 miles from the capital, Kingston. Satellite photos taken before and after the hurricane show towns that are now barely recognisable. This is Black River, the capital of St Elizabeth Parish, earlier this year. And then after the hurricane had whistled through, there is widespread damage. Houses and businesses without roofs, others collapsed. Here's another closer view of the town before the storm. The large white building is the covered market, now gone. The houses along the shoreline are badly damaged. They would have been battered by the storm surge from the sea. Video filmed by the local police reveals the devastation at ground level. Streets are buried by debris. And the St John Anglican Church, one of the oldest in Jamaica, is now in ruins. Only its bell tower still stands. Further along the coast is the fishing village of White House, reduced to piles of rubble, the trees stripped of their leaves by the wind. The west of Jamaica is the country's breadbasket, important for growing food, but fields are underwater, flooded by up to a metre of rain that fell as the vast storm system passed overhead. Crops have been destroyed. On the northwest coast is the resort of Montego Bay. This is the port area. It's been flooded by the sea. The container terminal and oil storage tanks are surrounded by water. Now, it's estimated that 400,000 people in Jamaica have been affected by the hurricane, and the cost of the devastation is immense. Analysis by Enki Research puts the direct cost at £5.8 billion. That's more than a third of the Jamaica's GDP, a measure of its economic wealth. It will take months and international support to put Jamaica back on its feet.
What now? Hi, I'm Debbie. It was Jamaica's worst storm on record. Many Jamaicans still in shock, barely coping, and just beginning to count the cost of Hurricane Melissa. The shocking images of destruction and dislocation speak volumes. Whilst Kingston may have dodged the bullet, nowhere was Melissa's primal power felt more forcefully than in St. Elizabeth, the coastal town of Black River, hardest hit, and now the focus of a long and hard road to recovery.
The signs bleak for Black River and its environs Thursday. Ripped up roads narrowly passable and crisscrossed with twisted power cables. Even the leaves gone in this mangled wasteland.
It's devastated. Bad.
Folks leaving town with what they could salvage.
None at all. Believe me, I tell you, all 3 years can't come back.
Melissa's impact felt by all, and despair already setting in.
Is that we relocate or rebuild? And I don't know how we have to start from scratch, and trust me, if you have kids to go to school and all of the above, it's really rough for everybody. Everybody. Me not say, hit one person, if you say, oh, your roof on, everybody roof gone. There's no pointing of fingers if you say, oh, I was good. No, everybody get hit.
This man, a mechanic in town. The wind took his roof, but water surging in from the sea, sealing his misery.
Water start push out the lick the wall and bust the wall. Then the 2 vehicle, well, all 3 vehicle start float. It's a tall of water. So basically we're on the beach, and trust me, if you look at the beach right now, you couldn't believe say at the same beach that do all of this. Pretty and nice, all a baby can go swim in it now.
Surprised he could still smile, them too, given the awful stats.
Maybe 5% of rooftops are still standing. Everybody else is gone. This is a real disaster.
Finally, in Black River itself. Where to start? The mud. The stench, the desolation.
And I can just see how the place look better. Eh? Well, I don't even want to give you a conversation right now, dog. Just look on the place.
Imagine the force that did this.
Good afternoon, my name is Tiffany McDonald. I live in Vineyard, my house blow down, I don't live anywhere. People yard me catch me, have a 5-year-old, I need help. Help at Black River, me come and look food.
I'm heartbroken when I came to Black River on the bridge. I burst out in tears, crying straight to the hospital.
Stories of desperation, but also of resilience.
Eventually the breeze blew my window off, and I said to my grandson, come, let's take the mattress off the divan. And I put the divan on my window, and I take the dresser and I brace it. And when I looked, another window was getting out, and I said, come, let's put the wall rope there. And we put the wall rope there and we brace it. If not, my 2 windows would come out, but thank God I have life today.
Many others just dazed and confused. Some belongings saved. Memory of trauma very much fresh.
I never see hurricane tear up wall, concrete wall. Like when you would look and see what happened in Haiti, it's like Haiti come Jamaica right now. Believe me, if I get the opportunity and hear that another one coming, and I have the opportunity to leave Jamaica, I would leave Jamaica. I wouldn't like experience this anymore.
Food and water in short supply Thursday, not much of anything getting in. Sourcing sustenance for others not able to make it, the mission of this man.
When you them there, I get some food and things for you them and for all people that we can't come out of the district, you know. And for family them and loved ones, but we need help seeing we can. Only more things are gonna need because we can't even get them in our community. We have to go walk and try to cut some road and get donkey and them things that we carry up there. So we're going to need some whole heap of help up in the Halisdan district there. If the road even clean, no vehicle can go up there, not even tractor. I'm born and grow, I hear people talk about 51, this and that, Gilbert, everybody, Ivan, everybody. These are the wickedest thing we ever see. Everything, our concrete house blow down.
I see no store, no supermarket, nothing open back in Black River. I get this goods from a police officer who was holding a door, and he said like they give him permission to give away this stuff, so he gave me this stuff.
Some encounters bordering on the bizarre.
This storm help the people.
Explain.
The food, look here. Look here. Look at food that I've got. Look here. Look in my hair how much food I've got. When the storm never come, they wouldn't got this, and they're so hungry in this country. The people in this country is so hungry. So this storm is so good for the people. Make it mash up the place.
We saw people lugging crates and plastic bags filled with goods.
Out at the supermarket, them man, because I don't know, so supermarket them tear up, so any local food and thing. You understand? We're up on the hunting. I tell you, say place, grind up.
I don't know where place me go find, you see? We can't find a little ball and see me still a few years because we can do better. I will think from my chips I've been eating.
This shop still in the process of being cleaned out. Perhaps desperation rather than intentional looting. But someone set to pick up the cost.
Looting and, stuff like that. So that's the situation we're in.
St. John's Anglican Church, a landmark. Not much left. This lady from nearby Crawford.
Mr. Green,
per litre. We are asking for your help in Crawford. No straw no leave and turn down there. At least you're supposed to see. You're supposed to see. Right? Because we know we Prime Minister fly over our head, but you're supposed to hear. We need you down there. We need you down there. All that body down there.
He hails from Parity.
The sea come in my house and catch me right here. I have to put on my life jacket to save my life. You have house, wall house. The sea take it and gone, not even the spot you can't even see where it was.
And no time to be sick in Black River.
The hospital, if anyone's sick right now, the hospital cannot help. Black River Hospital, roof gone, everything in disarray.
I came out here to help, but I can't help. I have to go.
And it's time to port.
This fisherman was out at sea and managed to escape to Honduras before returning with his catch.
So we have them on the boat right now for selling. So who we gonna sell them to in this moment, bro? No dinero. Malo. God, the whole place in disaster.
Cars and trucks tossed around like toys during the hurricane. Not to mention board and zinc homes. Where do these people go now?
We sleep in the bus.
Shelter at a premium in Black River.
Everyone is trying to help themselves at the moment, but still waiting on the major help, you know. Right now it's just about survival, as you can see.
Very body. You see it? From head me have to carry. We have to jog it. We have to do it. Happy first experience in a Black River. Black River no good again. Black River. Help!
It's the spiritual wickedness cause all of this. Love with that.
If you come to Vineyard, you know it's the neighboring community. It's bad. People lose shops, they lose their houses, they lose everything. It's unbearable, it's devastated. Honestly, I don't know when St. Elizabeth will come back. I don't know, honestly. One year apart, we get 2 Hurricane Beryl and now Melissa. It's just unbearable. It's traumatizing. You know, we don't know when our children will be going back to school. You know, no electricity. It's just unbearable. Mosquito go kill you, so we want to come spray the place, please, and thank you. No.
During the hurricane, I prayed a lot. I normally pray no, but I pray extra this time. Rooftop flat. Not to mention the farming sector, peanuts, cereal, pumpkin, corn, everything wash out. We are going to be out of job for a long time, and we have young children, and the more help we get, it is better. So whoever can stretch forth their hands and give us a help, we are grateful.
Along with the prayers, frustration bubbling up.
People are suffering, people in the hospital right now can't move, people sick, people dead in their house and no politician. When I vote in time, you see politician already.
It's going to take a long time to build back, but thank God, as I say, to live. That is the greatest. Once you got life, we got everything.
The grit in the face of seeming hopelessness, a big takeaway from the devastation in St. Elizabeth, as the focus now shifts to the long and hard road to recovery.
And when the aid come, me pray and hope they don't play politics with it. Make the aid share equal amongst everybody, because everybody is suffering at this.
But I have confidence in the government because I know they're going to do things through the proper channel.
Can't know about survive, though.
So today we're going to hit on the Hurricane Melissa climate change narrative and also how Jamaica is meant to be a smart city. And this hurricane just came to hit it. So look at this. Look at this radar right here. Yeah, that doesn't really add up with what storms look like. Then it gets weirder when I find this hurricane and tornado control device patent with a ground-based unit right here, controlling the weather. Why would this be approved by the US government? Then I find this one, method for controlling hurricanes. A method for controlling hurricanes by raising the temperature of the eye using airplanes. You see? And someone would say, but the government shut down. They can't be doing that. Look at this. CIA Project Nile Blue when they flooded Cuba to get them off the sugar crops. Then it gets even deeper when you find Project Cirrus and the US Navy messing with hurricanes and flooding towns. Isn't that weird? And it's the same dates as these dates today. Then it gets really weird when you find out if they reset the town, they can push digital IDs. And look at the date at this, September 30th, and this event just ended October 3rd, just before this. It also gets weirder when you've been finding out they've been dimming the sun, but they're going to sell them solar panels. So on that note, you might want to look into the whole Smart City Agenda 2030, all the list of cities. The list of cities always get hit with a hurricane or a fire or something, and then they rebuild them, and then they give them George Orwell 1984 with a digital ID and a social credit score in a 15-minute city. And on the last note, when you comment on these weather people who are on YouTube, they ban you when you talk about this topic. So people need to be aware of who's in the club.
Several years ago, I had mentioned that Jamaica needs to purpose build a city. We haven't really purpose built a city. We have never done it. Certainly not since colonial times. Maybe Spanish Town was the only purpose built city. And I had tasked the UDC to identify the area that would be best suited for the development of the third city. 2 areas were in close competition, and I'm not going to say specifically where because that is going to just unleash, you don't want people to go and start to buy land and stake claim and then you can't do what you need to do. So we don't give the details as to where. But suffice to say that the area that we have been advised is the best area to do an entirely new city, and it is because all the requisite elements to create a new city exist here. And you don't want to create a city that replicates Montego Bay and replicates Kingston. You want to create something unique. And therefore, this parish, St. Elizabeth, would be where we would be looking to develop our new city. That's a big